Okay, this is probably my favorite knife for chopping and heavy bushcraft. Now, there's nothing incredible to say about the sheath. I got this knife at a flea market about 20 years ago for $20 as part of a three-piece set. Now, for three pieces, $20, getting a big knife like this is a good deal. Now, like I said, the sheath is not of great quality. It's a thin leather sheath. It's got its flaws. Not the greatest, most secure catch here, but 20 years of use, the stitching is fine. There's no decay or fraying of the leather or the stitching. With this knife sheath, you can snug it to the waist, keep the knife up high, or you can put it in the dangle position with this loop and have the knife down along the leg, and you can secure it around the knee area. Now, I added this paracord. I simply put cord through those two holes, through this bottom hole, put a knot, and gave myself plenty of paracord with which to attach to my leg. The knife itself has an overall length of about 15¼ inches. It has a high carbon steel blade, which is 10 inches long, and the handle is about 5¼ inches, with a 4½ inch hand grip area. It has a brass hand guard, and it is a full tang knife. It's 3/16 of an inch thickness. It goes from 1½ inches to 2¼ inches, and you can see the blade is heavily patinaed. The knife was made in Pakistan, and I protect this knife blade by putting a wax coating on it, because as you can see, carbon steel will take on a little rust. One thing you should always do is take your knife out of its sheath when not in use. And always dry your knife off and give it a oil or wax coating for storage. What makes this a good chopper is it's got a lot of forward weight in the blade right here. Nice thickness, nice wide blade, and it's thinner here. So when you bring this knife down, it's got a nice balance. And that weight in the front is going to put a lot of leverage in your striking point. Now, I hear a lot of people bragging on knives, specific brands they swear by, etc., etc. Well, you know what? This knife has stood the test of time. It's a very inexpensive knife that I picked up at a flea market. It's a no-name brand knife. And I'd take this over many of the name brand knives out there today.